Hello and welcome to Turf Morehouse TV, and we're here for the England game. It's a bit of football, isn't it? Something to watch before finally the domestic football is back this weekend. Get in, where Burnley will be taking on Liverpool. Should be an interesting fixture, that one, to say the least. But yeah, England travel to Serbia. I mean, they've got a long way to travel through the tunnel, to be quite honest with you. But how do you think this game's going to go? How do you think we are going to fare in this game? I'll be honest with you guys. I'm feeling a little bit ropey today. I'm not feeling 100%. So if I do rush off, it's just because the toilet's calling. Um, but yeah, England are on their way towards the tunnel as we speak. And as I say, it's a bit of a long trek down the tunnel. There's empty seats here at the Rajko Mitic Stadium, and that's due to Serbia. To be quite honest with you, I think it was something to do with a slur of a certain kind against Andorra in June. So there is a section where Serbian fans' allocation of tickets were lowered. That said, can England stifle the heat? It's apparently still around 25 degrees. And it's still showing them walking the tunnel. It's a long old tunnel, and it's a strange one. They're walking with them. It's almost like they're walking a mile. But Tuchel has made some, I won't say drastic changes, but I'd say changes that potentially will serve us better in this game. He's made 4 changes to the England side. Obviously, Elliot Anderson, who made a man of the match performance against Andorra on Saturday, he keeps his place in the middle of the park. As I say, I think he'll be a fantastic outlet for England. And Tino Livramento has a chance at left back as well. It's a big night for both of them. And it's obviously only Elliot Anderson's second cap and Tino Livramento's third. So let's see what they can do for the England side. I mean, we'll go through the team in just a moment. But the players are making their way onto the pitch. As I say, there's 4 changes for England. But this is going to be England's toughest test. Let's not forget that. We've had to come to Belgrade. This is going to be the toughest test in Group K. But we do top it. We do top it. Let's not forget that. This is a World Cup qualifier, and hopefully we can get through. Tuchel's been going on about how the atmosphere can be a little bit daunting. Serbian fans like to be heard, quite loud and vocal. So Tuchel's just reminded the England players, look, play the game, not the occasion. And I think they'll know that anyway. They're used to hostility and screaming fans in the UK. Let's look at the teams then, starting with Serbia, playing a bit of a 3-4-2-1 formation. But Jordi Petrovic, the Premier League goalkeeper, starts in goal. Strahinja Irakovic and Nikola Milenkovic and Strahinja Pavlovic. There's a lot of itches in this team, by the way. Buckle up. Are the back 3. It's a midfield 4 of Kosta Nedeljkovic, Nemanja Maksimovic, Sasa Lukic, and Veljko Birmancevic. You know what? I don't know what. I wish they would have just played Mitrovic. It's easier to say. But yeah, just behind the striker, you have Andrea Vivkovic and Ivan Ilic. And up top, Dusan Vlahovic is the main outlet for the Serbs. England with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Pickford in goal. Reece James out on the right. Tino Livramento on the left, as we said. The centre-back partnership of Ezri Konsa and Mark Guay. So Konsa comes in at centre-back to play alongside the Crystal Palace man. Elliot Anderson, as we said, keeps his place alongside Declan Rice in that defensive 2. And just behind Harry Kane is Noni Madueke and Anthony Gordon out wide. Sorry. Just behind Harry Kane is Morgan Rogers, who comes in for Eberiche Eze, who apparently Thomas Tuchel didn't think Eze had the best of games. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Like I said, going to be a very big test for England. Let's see what they can achieve. As I say, it's going to be baking hot weather. Obviously, a lot of people have their doubts about a German manager managing England for a start. Like I say, fingers crossed we can just get over the line, get that win. Massive hello to everyone who's joining us in the chat as well. Anthony Herbert's in. How you doing, Mush? He says, been a while. Seeing you on the Burnley series. Hope the family's well. Oh yeah, everyone's good, mate. Everyone's pretty much good. Apart from me, I'm feeling a bit under the weather. But I thought, you know what, it breaks up my day. I'll go live. But I was actually thinking about you the other day, actually, Mr. Herbs himself. I were because I was going to say I've not seen you about for a bit. But yeah, I'm glad to see you well, alive and kicking. And yeah, hope you're well, mate. Martin's in as well. Massive hello to yourself. As I say, if it's not for the sickness and shits bug, then yeah, I'd be 100%. How do you reckon we're going to get on, chaps? How do you reckon we'll do in this game? I think it'll be an interesting fixture to say the least. I'm going to say, if I had to put a prediction on it, if I had to predict any scoreline, I'm going to say I'm going to go to another 2-0 England. I'm going to go another 2-0 England. I know they only beat Andorra 2-0, and to be fair, the first goal was an own goal, but yeah, there you go. Anthony's said it himself there. Man like Ant has said 2-0 England, and it's yeah. I just think this is going to be a tougher test, but this is one where England will ramp up the pressure a little bit. I just hope to God we're right. How have you been on? Anyway, what have you been up to? But yeah, there you go. Martin again says 2-0 as well. Representing Padiham, playing tonight as well. The North West Counties division. They could even go eight wins, 8 out of 8 in the league. So I'll be keeping an eye on their score tonight as well. I hope they do it. Top of the league and on the up. Yeah, it's not been called off, so happy days. Yeah, I'll probably keep my eye on that one. Facing Glossop North End. Apparently the smallest town ever to have a team in the top division of English football. At one point. Fair dues. Fair dues. Everyone looking forward to domestic football coming back. Because I won't lie, I definitely am. Although I do reckon we'll probably get beat against Liverpool on Sunday. But we'll see. But no, I'm glad to see you've been hard at it, Ant. But yeah, we'll have to get on and do another stream or even just a catch up. Just jump on camera and have a catch up. It's been far too long. I've missed that Bristolian accent. But no, I'm glad everything's going good for you, mate. But yeah, just to go through the teams again, it's just showing the England team. Pickford in goal, James, Conser, Guay and Livramento, the back four. CDM partnership of Anderson and Rice with a front attacking three of Anthony Gordon, Morgan Rogers, Madueke and Harry Kane up top on his own. Although we all know he's probably going to spend the majority of the game in defence. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm not entirely sure what's happening. But I think there's going to be some sort of minute silence or minutes applause. I think it's for an ex-Serbian player. It is Dobrivoj Tanasijevic. Must have played a long, long time ago, but it's nice to see the stadium fall on deaf ears to represent the honour. I think it didn't seem like a minute, that, to be fair. Went very quickly. Apparently we've not played at this stadium since 88, which is what gave us a place at World Cup 88. So that could be a good omen. I hope so anyway. But yeah, happy days, Dan. Are you still on Twitter? If you're still on Twitter or whatever, drop us a message. Like I say, we'll sort something out soon, mate. Get you on for the Arsenal games and have a chinwag. The game gets underway. For some reason, it's not loading up the timer, so I can't even do anything there. I do apologise, but I can keep you updated with where we are in the game. I tell you what, I do like Madueke. I think he's quality. I'm surprised Chelsea sold him, but you know what? You've got a decent player there. Serbia trying to put England under a lot of pressure early doors. But England have it in their back line. It's Reece James. Tries to whip a ball over for Madueke. Does well to touch it down. It's foul by Serbia, and he's a quality player, mate. I absolutely rate him. Like I say, I don't understand why Chelsea sold him. But there's a free kick for England deep into the Serbian half. Not even 2 minutes on the clock. Can Declan Rice get a decent set piece in and around it? Referee just sorting the wall out. Rice steps over it. Poor free kick to the front post. Not really doing any damage. I've expected a little bit better there from Declan Rice. I think we'll go down. I don't want us to, but I think if you've got to be real and statistic, I'll take 17th and snap your hand off now. But I can't see it, mate. I can't see it at all. Like I said, I'd rather be proven wrong. We're showing good signs, and obviously we've just got to hope that there's 3 teams worse off than us. It's that simple question, isn't it? Really, but I think time will tell, mate. It seems England are trying to exploit that right hand side. Madueke has beaten his man. I think he's trying to look for an early foul, but nothing given. Madueke should have been doing better there. Mate, our at Old Trafford, absolute sickener. I couldn't believe it. I mean, definitely, it was a pen. I'll call it like that. It was a pen, and if you pull somebody's shirt in the diamonds, it's very, very weak. Though, if that gets looked at by VAR, you can see full well that he's gone down like he's been shot. Like even that sort of shirt pull does not drag a man down, but you can't do that in the Premier League. And it is Jaden Anthony should have known better. There, he's bought that. Did Ahmad? I'm more annoyed that Foster's goal were given offside when he wasn't offside in the slightest. That's what pissed me off. But you could tell though, favour were just for Man United in that game, hands down. I mean, after the defeat to Grimsby, it was almost like expected United get the favouritism. Best thing we're getting into a pub. There's only about 2 pubs outside Old Trafford. We got jumped into one of them, and there was basically this giant Man United badge up floor. So I'm stamping on it, and they were singing this song about Ruben Amorim. So I changed the words to "He'll take you to the championship." It's clearly down something like it's down to the reason that you shit. Yes, you're going down, Ruben Amorim. So I kept winding these United fans up, and then there were one that started getting like lippy and whatever. I went, "You can't say him." I said, "You look like James Trafford." And everyone's like, "Yeah, he's got a point there, like shut up, sort of thing." It was a good laugh. I were a little bit worse for wear. Drank a bit too much, but you can't complain. It's only a 40-minute trip on bus. So for sake of what, £3 on bus to Manchester, £6 all in, there and back. Cushty. Are you doing static? How's life? How's things? I hope you're good though, mate. It's not seen. I let out the OGs. The OGs are coming in. I've not had an OG. I don't plan on it either. but yeah, the OGs in the chat. Love it. Yeah, please, if you can, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It really does help. Like I say, I appreciate everybody that comes in. It's nice. Obviously, I know the views. I'm not Wayne Rooney. I'm not Wayne Rooney. But yeah, like I say, I know the views aren't going to be great on these on England watch-alongs. They never are because they're easily accessible, aren't they? With RTV and BBC and what have you. Well, Madueke has just been called offside. Right decision by the linesman, I think. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, it's just off, a yard off. England trying to press. Rodgers looking for the foul, doesn't get it. Now Serbia try to come forward. Anthony Gordon's got to close his man down. Now Serbia still managed to work it back. Laughs good, mate. Well, it's all right. Apart from I'm feeling ill, and to be fair, I've been to and fro into the bog most of the day. Let's be honest. So I just decided to have a shower, wake myself up a bit, and see if I'll feel a bit better. I've got hot sweats sitting here watching this. I shouldn't have gone live really, but I wanted to because I've not done any content with the international break. I thought it's only fair I do. Busy week this week for me. I'm here tonight, then I'm at the fan advisory board for Burnley tomorrow. Then I've got a match preview for the Liverpool game on Thursday at 8. Then I'm going on Douglas Horn's channel on Friday. And then, Saturday, Sunday. Well, Sunday's obviously the Liverpool game, but Saturday I don't know what I'm going to do myself. Pineapple on pizza. Nah. Rather shit in my hands and clap, ain't you, know, mate? I don't even like pineapple anyway, to be quite honest. I suppose it's not even a case if I don't like it. I just think I could eat it on its own. On a pizza, no. I don't know. Not really give it much chance. Corner for England. Whipped in deep. Livramento still there. Gets it back. Elliot Anderson. Gordon. Anderson gets it back again. Tries to whip one through. Livramento. Gordon should not have took that off Livramento. Personally, I think Livramento could have got the shot away. Serbia defending really well. Elliot Anderson does well there as well on the seconds. We knew what you meant, Static. We knew what you meant, Mosh. Ball back with Guay. Interception. Serbia tried to come forward. England managed to cut out the threat. Good spell of passing for England, but need to try and make it count. Anthony Gordon, Kane, picks out Anderson again. Madueke tried to play a bit of a fast one. Just couldn't open his foot up well enough. You can see the sort of football that Tuchel wants England to play. Declan Rice somehow lost it, but England regain possession. Livramento finds Rice, who has to go deep to Mark Guay. Esre Konsa comes upfield. England need to read where each other are. They seem to be messing up with them loose passes. It's good football, don't get me wrong. It's good attacking football, but they're not. The loose passes really are, pardon me, letting it down. Declan Rice turns his man inside out. Harry Kane somehow gets there. Elliot Anderson picks out Madueke. Doubled up on him, but ball now brought out to the left side. Livramento. Anthony Gordon has to work the ball back. Serbia have done well there to try and push England back. Elliot Anderson with a bit of a wayward pass. It's 2-on-2 here. Serbia could be in. Declan Rice comes back, cuts it out. Oh, no, Static, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, mate. And like I say, yeah, you're more than welcome to always come into videos whenever you see us online. Feel free, get involved, mate. It's always nice to see you. Always nice to see you, mate. All the best. Anthony Gordon tries to cut back on the inside, gets it back again. You can see the man marking from Serbia, and England are going to have to be try and be on the front foot. They're saying Reece James has committed a foul on the edge of the Serbian box. I think it was a bit of a strong shoulder, but approaching 15 minutes, 0-0 between both sides here. I'm watching through RTVX because we haven't got an aerial in bedroom. So it's just gone over 15 minutes now, 15 minutes and 5. I'm probably about a minute behind normal telly, I reckon, something like that. Take care, Static. Big up to yourself. Itch plays it to Itch. Passes to Itch. And another Itch gets it. That's probably how I should put it, to be fair. Hey, big up Ryan, how you doing? Hope you're well, mate. We'll see how Paddy and me getting on. I know it's only been 15 minutes, but time will tell. Serbia have won a corner. Nothing to report in the Padiham game just yet. Nothing made of the corner. Still got the ball on the edge. Short deflection and nothing that Jordan Pickford can't get to. I know what you mean. Ryan. I had one of them days today. Well, it don't help feeling like crap, but I've been ill most of the day. But I know what you mean. Just, times we live in are a bit shit, aren't they, mate? Got to keep telling yourself there's a reason I'm here. I'm just trying to work out what it is. Maybe it's just for me to chat shit online. Maybe that's exactly what I'm needed for. Reece James plays an early ball, cut out. Anthony Gordon lurking at the back post. Still 0-0. England's second corner of the game. Declan Rice will come over to take. Declan Rice swings it in. Harry Kane looked like he was up to get there. By the way, he can't get to it. It's a bit of a wayward ball. Declan Rice can't get there. And Serbia try to get away on the front foot. And Pickford does well by coming out and it's very, very scrappy by England. It's like I said, it's the loose passes. They're trying to play the one-touch passes, but they're not reading each other's movement well enough. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. I agree. Like I say, I think we are showing spells of class, but we're just not reading the movement for me. Yeah, trouble's always here when Kate's about. It's because you're a numpty, Kate. I swear. No, fair play to her. She went out and did a 30, signed up for a 35-mile walk for Pendleside Hospice, and fair play to her. She's not really done much practice for it, but did 21 miles, and I'm so proud of her. 21 miles is the equivalent of walking from Burnley to Manchester. It's, it's a lot, especially for someone who hasn't really practiced. But no, I'm super proud of what she's achieved. And I'm glad she did the walk for both of us as well, because it meant I didn't have to do it. Hey. This is the biggest test, really, isn't it, Ryan? I mean, we've not really had a strong test like this. I say that, but then yet again, I don't think we showed our quality against Andorra, as you say. This is the one. This is the toughest test we've got. I feel we may actually struggle at the World Cup this year. I really, really do. England have it at the back with Mark Gray. Yeah, we have been poor. It's almost like we get forward and then go, what do we do with it? Yeah, I've not been to gym for ages, to be fair. I did start playing football and I've not been for a few weeks, but I want to get back into it. But it's having the money to do it, money spare to do it and stuff. But England are being put under a lot of pressure by Serbia. I'll tell you what, they've done the numbers. Noni Madueke on this right-hand side. Got two doubling up on him every time. Reece James, early ball, deep. Oh, Declan Rice, if he could have just angled that back. Didn't look to go for the shot. I think he was looking to head that into the path of Anthony Gordon, but Anthony Gordon looked free. I think he was trying to head it back to Gordon, but it's a ricochet on the replay. His head does connect, but it also connects with the Serbian defender. It bounces between the two. Unfortunate for England. I do like going to the gym when I used to go and stuff. Like I say, for me, I want to get back into playing football again. And like you say, I'm trying to think of like cutting costs. If you can do some sort of home workout, a YouTube video, do a home workout, pay enough for your internet and Wi-Fi, don't you? So you might as well get the most of it. Use it as a gym membership. You've got some gym gear though, Kate. I ain't making anyone a brew. I can't even be asked to make myself a brew right now. Serbia coming forward. Well cut out by Madueke, but again, you can't piss around with it at the back. Livramento, why are you not making a... Needed to be faster there, pushing. Not entirely sure what's going on, but every time it seems like there's somebody blowing a whistle every time there's should be a decision or what they think should be a decision. And every now and again, the players are stopping and buying into it. Loving the sounds around the stadium in Belgrade. Sitting uncomfortably. Yes, I am. Especially on this mattress. Trust Aenosol. To be fair, after how many times I've eaten shitting all day, I've had stomach pains. So I mean, Aenosol, I could do with some of that. Serbia are making most of it. Just having a look at the run of Anthony Gordon, he's done well to get a shot away, which Petrovic just pushed away. Shot on target though. Do you know what? He will. He'll get a raggy little tap in at back post or something. Something will come of it. It'll be a raggy tap in at back post. Hey up, Luke. How are we? Massive question for you. Nuno going. What's all that about? How do you feel? And then you get Big Ange. What do you think about that? I think Illich is going to get a talking to by the referee. He does look like Trossard. He does look like Trossard from the side. I'll give you that. Well, that... Surprised that's not a booking. England are fruit. Madueke. Oh, and there's Kane. Oh! How's that not gone in? Kane said it should be a corner, but... Yeah, I think that is a corner. That should be a corner. Let's have a look. Madueke takes a deflection. I don't know. Should have been 1-0. That's a cracking shot, that, Ryan. The referee looking like Trossard. Give you that. I have to laugh at or is it Lee? I forgot what he's called. Played for Arsenal. Lee bloody Summit or other. You just said Rodgers ain't getting into the game, and then Rodgers just made like a fantastic pass. There's a free kick here for England and a yellow card. Sasa Lukic is into the book. Lee Dixon, that's his name. Why couldn't I think of his last name? Pardon me. It's mad to think Lee Dixon actually started out as a youth player at Burnley. And we turned him down. We said, no, you're not going to be good enough. And we released him. I don't blame you for muting him. Don't blame you one bit. Djordje Petrovic orchestrating his wall. He'll know what Reece James has got in his locker from his time at Chelsea, but for me, I think the free kick is too close in. I mean, that's why they paid the big bucks, these footballers. But let's see what England can do. Yeah, no, you're out there. Looks like Reece James is going to take the free kick. It's straight into the wall. England are claiming handball. Not sure anything will be given of that though. Anthony Gordon tries to whip one deep. Madueke is there. Can he recycle the lost ball? Gives it to Elliot Anderson. Reece James. That's a handball. It's going to be another corner though. Is it his face or his hand? I thought it had hit his hand. But Luke says Nuno brought it on himself in the end. I mean, yeah, he's tough one to call. Tough one to call with Nuno. I mean, it doesn't help with having a chairman like Marinakis. I can't stand the man. I think he's a pillock. But yeah, I suppose you can't say that by it over your employers, can you? Really? England corner whipped in. Harry Kane's up there. Rice to Kane. England score from a set piece. Harry Kane delivering for England still is having a remarkable season in the Bundesliga. Still manages to get himself on the score sheet for England. It's a free header. A free header for him. Good ball by Declan Rice into the channel where Harry Kane makes himself available. And it just seems to just take an eternity to hit the back of the net. It does come off the post. Cracking delivery from Declan Rice. And it is 1-0 to England with 33 and a half minutes on the clock. 4 goals in 5 games for Harry Kane. Hopefully this will wake England up a bit to get themselves on the front foot. No, Serbia are now going to have to come out a little bit, be expansive and try and get themselves back into it. Now Serbia trying to get forward. Ezra Konsa does well there. Sees the ball out for a goal kick. One of the Serbians walking a little bit gingerly, to be fair. Race, baby. Pickford looks out wide, picks out Reece James. Now back with Elliot Anderson. That's beautiful play by England. Madueke's in there. Is he going to go on his own? He is. It's 2-0. Madueke gets his first goal for England. Fantastic work. Do you know what? This is what I said, though. This is what I said. That when England get it right, it works. The one-touch passing and things like that worked to a T there. They read the run. Everything I said earlier. Fantastic work by England again. Elliot Anderson picks out Rodgers. He just knocks it through. Madueke has it all to do. He's got England players in the box. But what a run. Madueke with a fine finish. Narrowed down the angle as well, did Petrovic. But yes, I agree with Ryan. This is more like it. Absolutely more like it. Two 0 to England. I'll tell you what, I wasn't expecting it to happen so quickly. Not in the slightest. Everybody early doors were saying it's going to be like 2-0 come full time, but we're already 2-0 up. And Elliot Anderson's been fantastic, mate. Absolutely brilliant. I can't fault him. And Mr. Rodriguez, how are you doing? Yes, I cannot wait for club football to be back this weekend. Believe me. Although come 4 o'clock on Sunday, I might be saying otherwise. Tough game against Liverpool. Got the match preview coming up on Thursday though, mate. 8 o'clock. Obviously UK time. So if you're available, I've got a Liverpool fan coming on. Hopefully chat about the game and hopefully let's see how we get on this weekend. No, you're right, Kate. I don't want to touch it. It's a little bit manky. Oh, Paddy are losing. Potentially not going to get 8 wins in 8 as things look. Fair enough. At the end of the day, it's a tough nut to crack, innit? I'll tell the show what's going on. The referees. I'm not sure what's going on, but they're saying about a laser on the pitch. and a like a second whistle going off. But yeah, a bit interesting. That's all you can do. That's all you can. You can only be positive, mate, about what's going on. And like I say, I'm always here for a chat. You know that, mate. Hands down. Bloody hell. Chris is in as well. That's it. I feel like all the OGs are in. Oh, belting. Anthony Gordon gets himself in the notebook, gets himself a yellow card. A cheap yellow, to be fair. I'm surprised how that's been given a yellow yet. The foul on him earlier wasn't given as a yellow. From behind and everything else, but each to their own. 40 minutes on the clock. England 2 goals to the good. I do like Livramento. I won't lie. I do like it. Got to admit, I think he's still young. Chris all wind up. Love it. The PA system at the stadium has just said something potentially about the laser. Not entirely sure. Don't speak Serbian, but wasted opportunity for England. Out for a Serbian goal kick. How are you doing, Chris? How are you enjoying life in the Championship? Fast approaching half time. I don't understand why. I don't understand why they're not searched. You know, why aren't they searched before going into the stadium? Like you say, poor security, massively. But I think it was Ezra Konsa and Reece James that have had the laser shone in their eyes. But yeah, they shouldn't be allowed these lasers in. And somebody with like a second whistle just takes the piss. Goal kick for England. Morgan Rogers finds Harry Kane. If England win, they've got 8 points clear in Group K. 8 points clear. Like you say, to be fair, out of the teams that we've got in our group, you'd think Serbia are the ones that we need to watch out for as well. So it's pretty much nailed on that we qualify. Yeah, flares as well, mate. Totally agree. Since the goal, we've started playing some good football. Like I said, for me, it's just those wayward passes that are letting us down every now and again. Declan Rice finds Konsa, picks out Reece James on the far side. Patient build up by England, now with Rice in the centre circle. Gets the 1-2 with Elliot Anderson. Reece James tried to make the run, but wasn't picked out by Declan Rice. Rice is still telling Reece James to push, which gives Madueke a bit of, pulls his man in. Centrally, it's not bad. Not bad from England now. They've found their groove a little bit. So I'm going to see how much time is added on at the end of this first half. Not long to go. Declan Rice trying to apply some pressure. Petrovic has to pick out his man. 1 minute added on. I'm not sure how I like it for the England game, because I think like the actual background's meant to have the 3 lions, but it looks like you can't see. It just looks like a normal white background. Well, for me anyway, personally, it does. I do prefer my my Burnley background, if I'll be honest. So it'd be like that, my Burnley background. I'd have the logos and things like that, but obviously got to have the England one, ain't you, for while the England game's on. Half-time whistle goes. England 2-0 up here in Belgrade. Kane with the first goal. Loose header in the box. Good bit of play by Declan Rice from the corner. And then the second coming literally not long after. Straight after, pretty much. It's a good bit of play by Elliot Anderson. Picks up Morgan Rogers, who just flicks a foot at him. Madueke's already making the run, and he gets his first goal for the 3 Lions. It is 2-0 at the break. We'll be back with the second half soon, he says. But yet, for some reason, whatever I put up at halftime has gone off screen. Not entirely sure why. Yeah, I really don't know why that's done that. Doesn't usually. But hey, yes. We'll be back with the second half very, very soon. Rance, I'll drop you a message. I need help. Not yet. Drop me a message. I'll see if I can help out if I can. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a good, strong second half. I'm going to nip to the bog, because why not? It's half time. Got to do what you got to do. And we'll see you for the second half very, very soon. So the second half is soon to get back underway, and I mean, looking at the stats, absolutely all over Serbia. Let's not lie. Let's not kid ourselves. 10 shots for England, 5 on target, 2 off. Had 71% of possession. Putting 332 passes together. I say we've been absolutely all over them. The first 15 to 20 minutes of that first half, they did give us a little bit of. They're just showing. Sorry, they're just showing us a replay of the. They're just showing the replays of the lasers on the players. Yeah, it's not right. Don't Serbia think they've done enough? Have they not done enough to, as fans? They messed up against Andorra. There's a reason that not many of them are there. It's ridiculous. But England still have to go about their game. I think the referee will have to sort that out. A good goal. I think my favourite goal out of the two has got to be Madueke. He's done well there to score his first goal for England and get himself on the score sheet. Great run, fluent, dominant. I think we're, like you say, looking forward for hopefully more of the same in the second half. The players are back out onto the pitch. Just looking at some of the scores in the other World Cup qualifiers earlier, Armenia beat Republic of Ireland 2-1. Azerbaijan, Ukraine finished 1 apiece. And the game's going on at the moment. Albania 1-0 up against Latvia. Bosnia and Herzegovina against Austria is 0-0. Cyprus are 2-1 down against Romania. Hungary, Portugal is 1-1 at the break. They'll be kicking off for the second half very soon. And Norway are 5-0 up against Moldova. Erling Haaland has an hat-trick. Of course he does. Martin Odegaard on the score sheet as well in terms of players in the Premier League. And it's France 1, Iceland 1 as well. So that's what's happening in the World Cup qualifiers. Kostic and Luka Jovic are on for Serbia. I think it's going to be a change of formation for the home side. Yeah, I'll need a rest now. But the game is underway for the second half. Pumped back towards Petrovic, who goes long. Now England try to clear the threat. Bit of head tennis. It's going to be a Serbian free kick. Like people are saying on social media, Serbia already have sanctions in place for racial chanting. Now there's somebody blowing a whistle in terms of like whenever there's a decisive challenge, which is halting play and shining lasers. It's not a good look. Not a good look at all. Elliot Anderson is down on the deck. Milenkovic Teammates at Forest. How we doing, John? Hope you're well. Harry Kane's goal tonight has equalled a record that was owned by Wayne Rooney, scoring an away goal against 16 different opponents in his international career. Well, I'm not sure where you've put that message, John. England trying to clear. England still looking. Good ball by Reece James. Can Madueke get to it and keep it in? I think he will, but it's... Pavlovic does well there. Madueke should have been a lot stronger. A lot stronger and wasn't. Why not? It'd be nice to be sat in a pub full of Liverpool fans and hopefully we beat them as well. Could you imagine that? That'd be something, wouldn't it? But no, feel free, like I say, Thursday, 8 p.m. our time, 9 a.m. your time. Yeah, I'll be going live and chatting all things Burnley Liverpool. Declan Rice's shot a little bit wayward, and it's a goal kick to Serbia with 49 minutes on the clock. Pavlovic showing his strength against Madueke, but he needs to be a lot stronger in those challenges. It's all well and good using your pace, but you need to be a lot stronger in terms of battling for possession of the ball. Welcome back, Big Raz. Jordan Pickford. Kane, what's he doing back in defence? Pickford tries to pick out Rice, can't quite get to it. Now Elliot Anderson. Thought he was going to try and pick the run of Anthony Gordon. Instead, looks to the other side and picks out Reece James. Now Madueke. Reece James comes forward as well. Elliot Anderson. Rice. Livramento. Elliot Anderson finds Reece James, centre of the park. Pushes it out to this near right-hand side. Is Madueke going to try and get a run on his man? He's got the space. Pulls it back to Reece James. Edge of the box. Declan Rice shot. It's a little bit weak. He didn't quite get his foot wrapped round it. I hope they don't. I hope they do play this attacking football that they're actually showcasing in this game, but we just don't know what England we're going to get from one international week to the next. Declan Rice has won a cheap free kick for England. And it's with Anthony Gordon. Cuts inside. Tries to take a pot shot. It's still in there. Kane can't get to it. But it is 3-0. Ezri Konsa's on the score sheet. It's 3-0 to England. Got to watch that back. It seemed to take an eternity to hit the back of the net. It will be checked by VAR because I'm not entirely sure if it's going to count. I won't update the score yet, but Anthony Gordon cuts inside, takes the shot. When it ricochets, it's Mark Guay that gets there. He's onside. Is Ezri Konsa's goal going to stand? Is it going to be ruled out? Let's just see. There's nothing to say that there's a VAR check, but the referee is stood wondering what's going on. Check is over. It has stood. England are 3 goals to the good. This is looking like a fantastic bit of play by England. VAR's crap. Like I say, Scott Parker's come out recently. There's an interview she said after the United game, and he said he gives it 6 months to a year before the game of football is dead because VAR has just absolutely ruined everything. Like I say, it's not even getting the right decisions. It's not even getting the right decisions right anymore. There's no consistency either. It's ridiculous. I can understand if there is consistency, but there isn't. It's a farce, absolute farce. You know it's bad when like say VAR is having to apologise to clubs because they've got it wrong. Why have it in the first place? It's mental. Anyway, Reece James plays it back to goal scorer Konsa. Does well to come forward. Elliot Anderson reads it. Madueke picks out Kane. Tries to get a ball over to Gordon. Can Gordon touch it down? Anthony Gordon's asking the question. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. There's a Serbian player down. He's clutching his face. Anthony Gordon's asking how. It's just dirty tactics from Serbia. They just take it piss. Correct me if I'm wrong. I will say if I'm wrong, but don't know what's happened. It's a strange situation. It's just showing the replay of Konsa's goal, but it's not showing a replay of what's happened between Anthony Gordon and something itch. Still down on the deck though. They are. I can't. I hate it when teams cheat. It's just showing it now. Anthony Gordon has gone to keep the ball in. He's not even touched his face. Definitely not sure what's going up there. Can't stand it. Even just watching Serbia is making me realise just how it's just dirty antics. Get in. Paddy have equalised. 1-1. England now chasing, trying to hunt Serbia down. Reece James putting them under pressure. Madueke's there to double up. Good bit of pressure by the away side. Kane tried to get Rodgers going. And France drawing. Madness. The fact that other teams that should be absolutely trouncing sides still want a pace. See, Ronaldo scored for Portugal again. Obviously, they're 2-1 up away at Hungary. England not really pushing for it now. 3-0, I think they're sort of just like, yeah, maybe this is where they just let the game potentially try and get forward when they can, but I can't see it. It is poor from France. Like you said, at home, it's bad. Let's not discredit Iceland, though, either. Fair play to them. It's going to be another substitution for Serbia. It's Ivan Ilic who is off. Samardzic is on. Yeah, I mean he is. He is a fantastic player. You can't doubt that his quality is second to none. And it's not just that. I think he's such an influential player that he'd still be there even at 40, 50-year old, just trying to help orchestrate, be that voice in the team. You saw it even when he was younger. He was still on the touchline, basically managing the side. Can't fault him at all, but I'm sorry, I'm still a Messi over Ronaldo kind of guy. Ball with Reece James. into a good pocket of space, but can't see anybody in there. Reece James gets it again. Morgan Rogers does well to turn. Tries to find Harry Kane. He's looking to get himself in and around it. Anthony Gordon, Declan Rice with a short deflection, but saved by Petrovic. Well, I can't. I've got to say, I prefer Messi over Ronaldo. It just is what it is. It just is what it is, Ryan. Not entirely sure what's happening, but there's boos. Apparently, there's a problem in the stands. Like Ryan says, right police on the scene. That's strange. That. See, some people just don't have a thought for other people. The fact that the commentators are saying that there's a father having to lift his child out of the way for safety. I mean, it's shocking, absolutely shocking. And yet, it's England that get the bad name, though, Ryan. It's England that get that when it goes to World Cups and they're drinking outside the pubs. It's us that get the bad name. Serbia now trying to come forward. Ball whipped in, but too much swaz on it. And it's gone for a goal kick. Yeah, they do. They do. I totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Pickford tries to pick out Anthony Gordon on the run. Couldn't quite get to it. Evening, Rich. How you doing, Mush? Hope you well. What have you made of this England game? Brilliant from Morgan Rogers. Picks out Madueke. He's got the whole of this right hand side to pick out Kane. He's still at the edge of the box. Declan Rice can't get to it. Can Livramento get to the seconds? Cut out. Well done by Elliot Anderson. Finds Madueke again. Now players need to get themselves in and around it. It's fizzed over. Kane can't quite get there. Declan Rice takes it down. Shot. Deflected. It's going to go for an England corner. Came off Pavlovic last. The Three Lions have a chance from this set piece. Glad all's well, mate. Yeah, it is a lot better of a game than expected. I thought first 10, 15 minutes we needed a bit of a firework up the arse, but we got there in the end. England's fourth corner of the game. Already scored from one set piece. Can we see another Rice to Kane combination? Rice with in swinger. It's too deep, but Livramento's there. He's got Anthony Gordon for support. Livramento's there on the seconds. He can't keep it in. The only problem with being a left footer and just couldn't quite get to it to keep it in. Substitutions for England. Jed Spence is on. Anthony Gordon is off. Marcus Rashford is on as well. I'm not sure who came off for Jed Spence. As I was just listening to what had happened in the disturbance, what apparently is being said is that it was Serbian fans arguing amongst themselves with political views, and it was Reece James. Cheers for that. Thank you, Ryan. And children had to be moved out of the way for safety reasons. Well, it just goes to show that they just don't give a shit, do they? They will literally argue amongst themselves, fight with each other. Idiots. Are you not out in LA, Rich, with Jake? Who's he gone there with? Is he? Seems like he's having fun anyway, mate. That's if he's still in LA. I know we're in Hollywood and might be California now. I'm not sure, but Dusan Vlahovic is off. And a familiar face to the Premier League and a Championship top goal scorer. Let's not forget when Fulham were in the Championship. Mitrovic is on for Serbia. James Pickford goes long, looking for Rashford. Konsa is up. Can Gueye get to it as well? Livramento needs to clear. Now with Declan Rice. Picks up Madueke. Beautiful bit of play. Jed Spence is there as well. Madueke still trying to go. He's lost it, but Rodgers can't get to the seconds either. And well worked by Jed Spence. Serbia have it at the back. Look for a long ball over the top. Well seen by Konsa. Now Harry Kane. That's a foul. It's going to be a red card. Milenkovic is saying that it's a dive. It will be checked on VAR. But the referee's gone straight to his back pocket. It is last man, technically. Oof. Apparently the VAR check is over. It is going to be a sending off. It's a harsh. I've got to admit it. I've got to admit with Lee Dixon there. I think it is a harsh red. It's too wide for Kane to be classed as a goal scoring opportunity in my eyes. I'll be transparent with you. But a straight red for the Nottingham Forest centre back. And Serbia are down to 10. $17 still to play. Serbia now down to 10. England 3 goals to the good. What are England going to do with the free kick, though? That's the question. Ball played in. Guay's there! Mark Guay makes it 4. We've gone 10 hours without conceding a competitive goal in football, in tournament football, and Mark Guay and Desiree Concert, the centre-back partnership, both on the score sheet for England. That, again, it goes off the delivery. Declan Rice with another wonderful ball. And Gray does wonderful. Absolutely fantastic there. Fantastic work. Absolutely fantastic work. It is 4-0 to England. This is more like it, Tuchel. This is what we needed. Velkovic is on another substitution for the Serbs. That's all changes made for Serbia. And like I say, down to 10 men. Are England going to go for the jugular? We want 5. We want 5. Yeah, good to see Ollie Watkins on as well, Ryan. Madueke off. And Jared Bowen on as well. Jed Spence plays it back. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it to you, Ryan, and anybody else who's in the chat. Who would you give man of the match to? It's a tough call. I'd have to say Declan Rice. Declan Rice, or because defensively they've not really thrown anything at us for the defence to grab the headlines unless it comes from, like I say, a goal. A goal for it, either centre back. Other than that, Rashford's in there. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot. I thought he was going to shoot. It completely does feel different, yeah. Yeah, if I had to give somebody man of the match today, I'd give it to Declan Rice. I think his trajectory, his pinpoint passing has been something else. Mark Gray has done really well as well. Let's not fault that. I'd say it's definitely between Rice and Gray for man of the match for me. Yeah, Madueke has been class as well. Rashford! Good save by Petrovic. France are 2-1 up as well, Ryan. Even though they're down to 10 men as well. Wow, Norway 9, Moldova 1. They didn't even score it, Renault G. Haaland's got 4. Somebody else has got an hat-trick. This is where it goes tits up, Ryan, and we draw 4 apiece. Short corner taken. Bowen. Rice. Elliot Anderson gets it again. Rashford. Yeah, typical France. Oh, can England keep this move alive? Pull back, and Declan Rice again with a shot. Another save by Petrovic. He's had a couple of efforts as Declan Rice in this game. I thought Rice would have got on the score sheet there. Declan Rice is coming off. I say it is Jordan Henderson who's coming on. I'm just a little bit behind, Ryan, just a few minutes behind. About a minute and a bit. $80 minutes gone though. Jared Bowen to take this set piece on the far left-hand side. Again, can England capitalise from this corner routine? Whipped in. Header up. It's still in there. Pinball in the box. Jed Spence picks out Bowen. He's got a clear run. Is he going to go for it? I think he's going to go for goal. Maybe he does. And the flag is up. I'm sure it'll be reviewed, but Ollie Watkins was there. Yeah, he's definitely offside. Definitely offside. Yeah, it's going up with a goal check, but we all saw it. It was offside. Without doubt. And I've got to say, England have been absolutely phenomenal the second half. I don't blame them, to be fair. Don't blame them for leaving. Don't blame them at all. Am I coming across very, very loud, by the way? Trying not to be. Massively impressive, Ryan. Like I said, this game shows me that we can compete, that we have got the credibility in attacking areas to actually hurt teams. Happy days. Rodgers pulls it back for Jared Bowen, cuts inside, he tries to curl one, and still the ball's there. Rodgers can't get to it. I thought there was a handball in there then, but I'm not entirely sure. I thought there was a handball there. Bowen being wrestled. England take the free kick quick. Rashford there again. Edge of the box. Elliot Anderson blocked by hitting the back of Jared Bowen. And again, England trying to still carve open opportunities. Marcus Rashford. Just couldn't quite pick out the pass. Serbia try and clear, but England are very high. Push it very, very high. There's 5 minutes left of normal time. 4 goals to England. Can Tuchel's men get a fifth? Like Ryan said earlier, we want 5. We want 5. Oh, Bowen's lost out again. I thought he tried to go alone. Someone's put on Twitter, my TV's been making a horrible whining noise. Turns out it's just Lee Dixon. Fair enough. Four 0 to England. 87 minutes on the clock. Just want to say a massive, massive thank you to everybody who's been in the chat, by the way, everyone who's been watching. Ollie Watkins, is that a penalty? The referee says no. Referee says no penalty. I'm not sure. I'll have to look back at that one. I don't know, you know. The player doesn't get the ball. His foot does take on. The fact that they're sending him to the monitor, that says it's a penalty for me. Referees took a quick look at it, and he has given a penalty. England with a chance to put 5 past the Serbs. You'd think Watkins would take it. Knowing England, they'll probably give it to Jordan Henderson or something. It's not. It's Jared Bowen. Is it? Rashford. Rashford with a chance to make it 5-0 to England. Rashford, simple as you like. Updated it as you say. 5-0 to England. Absolute whitewash. Sensational. Paddy are winning 2-1 as well. Get in. Goal in the 89th minute. Go on the boys. Up the Stokes. Wow. Norway, Moldova's finished in the World Cup qualifiers. Norway 11. Moldova 1. 5 goals for Erling Haaland. 4 for Thelo Asgard. 1 for Martin Odegaard and Felix Meyer. Wow. What a game. What a game. France 2-1 up, still at home to Iceland. England 5-0 to the good here. Portugal beating Hungary 3-2. Cyprus, Romania 2 apiece. Austria beating Bosnia and Herzegovina 2-1 now. And Albania 1-0 up still against Latvia. Full time's coming in everywhere, but it is 3 minutes that has been added on in this game. I think so. I think they are the lowest ranked side, to be fair. $5-0. What a game. The thing is, I'm sitting here and we'll all probably say the same thing, that Yes, 3-1 Paddy in added time. Get in. Oh, Rashford, what are you doing there? England fans thought the whistles. Why they shouldn't be allowed to do that. It is a turn in fortunes. I agree, Ryan, but it worries me a little bit as well. Really does. That's full time. That is it. Absolutely amazing work by Thomas Tuchel. Fantastic 5-0 win for England. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I just hope we can keep that momentum going. Keep that momentum going when it comes to it. Like I say, it's been an interesting evening. I'm not sure if there's a few afters going on here between Pavlovich and Morgan Rogers, but yes, that's it. The break is over. Burnley content is back, Mr. Rodriguez. 100%. Definitely is. Definitely is. I can't. Honestly looking forward to it already. No, it's great to have your company, Ryan. I appreciate everyone who's been in the chat. Like I say, Mr. Arzen, Ant earlier, Chris, Kate. You've been fantastic. So thank you to every single one of you that's been in the chat. Kept me going through it as well because I can't wait now to go lie down because I feel like shit. Um, but yeah, thank you very much for giving up your time. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back on Thursday, 8 p.m., dissecting the pre-match thoughts between Burnley and Liverpool. Whoever you support, good luck for your team this weekend. Unless you're a Liverpool fan, then do one. Um, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate your love and support and all your comments. But yeah, we'll be back with another video real soon. As I said, Thursday at 8 p.m. Join us and we'll see you then. Thanks for now. Take care.